Well, Jordan, welcome to Portsmouth Football Club, our first signing of the summer window and our first since being back in the Championship. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, I'm delighted. I think I heard of the news a while back about wanting to come, and yeah, as soon as all the paper and got done and stuff, I was delighted to come over. I've flown home from holiday to get here, so yeah, I'm over the moon.
Why was Pompey the right move for you?
I think the way the club's transitioning, the way it's going as a club, I think that it's going upwards, and I think it's matching my career path, and the way the Rich and the gaffer have sold the club to me, I want to be a part of it.
We were just talking off camera and you mentioned it there, you've actually flown back from holiday briefly to get all the paperwork done, to sign. Why are you so keen to get it over the line?
I think that, like I said, when I spoke to Rich and the gaffer, the feel around the place, the way they want to progress me as a player, and I think the way the club's progressing, the new training ground, and I think obviously the fans as well. When I was at Barnsley and we played at Fratton Park and they got promoted that night, even though I was at Barnsley, the feeling that you got from that night was a very special feeling, and I just want to be a part of it and be on that side of it.
How have you been finding the off-season so far? I know you obviously mentioned you've been on a few holidays, but are you sort of keeping one eye on the return to pre-season in a couple of weeks' time? Yeah,
I think I've been off for a while now, but I'm eager to get on the training field and meet all the lads and get going. And I just want the season to start. I'm ready to go.
You've played all your football up north so far. You're breaking that southern divide and you're coming down here. You've got a whole new squad to get to know. How sort of daunting can that be?
Yeah, that's what a big thing. I was looking for the perfect fit, and I think this had to be right, and I feel like this is right because it's a big change for me, because I've been always up north, and yeah, this is far away from home, but I feel like this is going to be my new home, and I'm looking forward to settling in.
You were at Barnsley for 6 years, if I'm right in thinking. Why was now the right time for a change?
I think I just wanted a change. I feel like I was very settled there, and I'd like to adventure something new, and I feel like this is the right time for me and my family.
What are some of your best memories there?
I think the first season I was there, we got promoted from League One to the Championship, and then the season after we stayed up on the final day, and then the season after that we got in the playoffs and unluckily lost, and then unfortunately the season after we got relegated, but then the following two seasons we got in the playoffs. So I think while I was at Barnsley, it was never a dull moment, and it was always exciting. We was either at the top of the table or the bottom, so as a fan it was always thrilling to watch, but yeah, I loved it there.
People may not have realised before you mentioned it, but like you say, you're involved in arguably the club's biggest game in recent history. What was it like being there to witness those scenes, albeit from the other side?
Yeah, obviously it was at the time it was disappointing on my side, because I wanted to win the game for Barnsley and it would have secured us in the playoffs. But like I said, the atmosphere and the feeling you got when the goal went in and the third goal, and obviously at the end of the game the fans celebrating, was one that you remember for the rest of your life.
Was that night a factor in your decision at all?
Yeah, I think obviously when I was at Barnsley we scored first and we went 2-1 up as well, and I think the fans there at the time, every time Barnsley went in front, the fans sung louder, and that's something I want to be a part of, even when the times are tough and the lads need the fans dig in and pull the lads through, and I think that's what happened that night.
Like you said there, the fans are fantastic. You've played at Fratton Park before that night as well, so would have experienced it on multiple occasions. So how much do you think you're going to enjoy it with all the supporters behind you this time?
Massively. I think them being on the side, we're going to need them all year this year. I think obviously it's going to be it's a new one for this team being the Championship, but one that we're going to relish as a team, and I think obviously the fans are going to be excited, and I think they're going to spur us on.
How would you describe your playing style?
I like to be aggressive on the front foot, defending wise, and I like to chip in with an odd goal or assist when I can. But I think for starters, I'd like to defend and try to keep as many clean sheets as possible.
What would you say your best positions are as well?
I've played a number of positions over the years. I played right wing back, right back, right centre back in a free, but I think for me, it's about trying to nail down one position now, and I think obviously with the way Pompey want to play with a back four, I think right back is going to suit me down to a T.
What are some of your best attributes in that position as a right back, do you think?
I think I'm athletic. Like I say, I'd like to get on the overlap, on the underlap, and yeah, I like to do my defensive duty 1v1 defending.
Something that you have, it's going to be really important for this team next season, is that experience in the Championship. So what do you think there is to expect that we may not know?
I think it's similar to League One, but I think it's a lot more ruthless. If you make a mistake, you get punished a lot easier, and also just the intensity just goes up a little bit of a notch. So yeah, I think we just need to be fit and raring to go.
How would you describe that sort of step up? Is it as big as people make out, or is it sort of quite a lot closer?
No, I think it is a big step up, but I think you see the playing style last year at Portsmouth, and I think that's one that's going to suit the Championship more than it'll suit League One, so I think we'll be fine.
Aside from obviously just the club, you'll be moving down south for the first time, like we've mentioned before. So, how keen are you sort of really to immerse yourself into the city of Portsmouth and its surroundings with your family?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a new chapter, not just on the football field, obviously off the football field as well. So yeah, hopefully I can settle in fast and get used to all the different towns and villages around Portsmouth.
Just finally, just outline your aims for the season, both personally as a team for us.
For me, myself, I just want to play as much minutes as possible and stay in the team and help the team do well. And I think for us as a team, I don't think there's any limits set. We can go and enjoy the Championship and attack it, and hopefully we can do very well.